In 2018, the Jurassic World movie brought back the grandeur of the dinosaur world, delighting fans of the old Jurassic Park franchise. Joining in the excitement, I went to see the movie too, and even after 5 years now, I still remember two things. First of all, ladies watching my channel, can a girl in high heels run faster than a velociraptor? Secondly, is it true that these raptors are strong and smart enough to face off against a T-Rex? So today, I invite you to join me in learning about velociraptors, and how bloodthirsty they really were. The first thing I learned when researching about velociraptors is that there are actually no real raptors in the Jurassic Park movies. Despite making them a pop culture icon globally, these movies have created a false image of them. In reality, a velociraptor is only about the size of a turkey. These dinosaurs only measure around 2 meters in length and half a meter in height. When fully grown, their weight is only around 10 kilograms. This means that it takes 6 to 7 adult velociraptors in real life to equal the size of one in the movie, and around 500 of them to match the size of a full-grown T-Rex. Looks like the Hollywood scriptwriters need to brush up on their math skills. As we know, recreating the exact shape and survival habits of dinosaurs is extremely difficult for paleontologists, as dinosaur DNA is incredibly rare and hard to find. The Velociraptor was first discovered in 1923 in the Gobi Desert of Outer Mongolia. The fossils included a crushed skull and a set of sharp, sickle-shaped claws of a meat-eating bird, which helped to create a complete picture of this creature, a two-legged bird-like creature with many unique features. I must also expose another Hollywood myth. Velociraptors only lived in Central Asia about 70 million years ago during the Late Cretaceous period, not in North America as imagined in the movies. Fossils tell us that velociraptors had a long snout with 80 sharp and curved teeth on each side. Although they only had 3 fingers on each hand, each finger had a long, sharp claw like an eagle's talon. Their second toe also had a sharp, curved claw that was 9 centimeters long. Their long and stiff tail helped them to maintain balance when running and making sudden turns. Another deception by Hollywood is the assumption that velociraptors had scaly skin like lizards. In fact, paleontologists believe that they had feathers because there are bone structures on the fossils where feathers would have been attached, similar to modern-day birds. This claim has inspired artists to dye them with all kinds of feather colors, from pale feathers to rainbow-colored plumage, worthy of competing with South American parrots. Despite having wing bones and sternum bones similar to modern birds, these velociraptors could not fly because their wing bones were too short and their sternum bones were not ideally shaped for flapping. In 2007, a hypothesis emerged that the feathers of velociraptors were either remnants of their evolutionary process from smaller ancestors that could fly, or they were used to attract mates, cover their nests, or provide agility when running on the ground. The most famous fossil of this species was found in the early 1970s and named fighting dinosaurs, which included a complete set of velociraptor bones wrapped around a protoceratops. Scientists believe that both animals died and were buried quickly for some unexpected reason, such as a sandstorm or a landslide. The most gruesome detail was the claw of the ferocious velociraptor embedded in the throat of the remaining dinosaur. This fossil, along with the movies, has given us the impression of a terrifying, bloodthirsty dinosaur, a predator that was even superior to the T-Rex. But were they really that bloodthirsty? In Greek, the name Velociraptor means speedy predator. However, in reality, they were not as fast as previously thought, with a top speed of only 64 kilometers per hour, which is slower than other bird-like dinosaurs of the time. However, their powerful leg muscles allowed them to quickly catch their prey with each stride. Velociraptors had relatively large brains compared to their body size, making them intelligent, but only equivalent to that of a bird outside your window, not as smart as parrots or monkeys. Even Trudon, believed to be the smartest dinosaur of the Mesozoic era, was still less intelligent than a newborn kitten. In the movies, they are portrayed as hunting in packs, but there is no evidence to support this. In 2007, scientists examined the teeth of Deinonychus, a relative of Velociraptor, and discovered that they changed their diet as they aged, which is rare in pack hunting animals. Velociraptors had a keen sense of smell, sharp teeth, and powerful hands capable of gripping tightly. But their ultimate weapon was their sharp, curved, and 9 centimeters long talons on their hind feet. Paleontologists speculate that they would strike their prey suddenly and stab them in the gut before retreating to a safe distance while waiting for the victim to bleed out and die. Millions of years later, the saber-toothed cat perfected this strategy. Velociraptors are often compared to bird predators like eagles or hawks. In 2011, scientists also hypothesized that these predators were nocturnal and possibly warm-blooded, like modern-day mammals. As cold-blooded reptiles are not active hunters. Their feathered coats also led scientists to conclude that they had a metabolism similar to modern birds and mammals, and could produce energy from within their bodies rather than relying solely on sunlight. According to scientists, velociraptors went extinct at the end of the Cretaceous period 65 million years ago due to a catastrophic event when a meteor struck Earth. If you want to see them up close, you can visit museums in California or Los Angeles. This is what I have learned and summarized about Velociraptor, perhaps the most misunderstood dinosaur. Let us know in the comments if there is another ancient creature you would like to learn about in this series. Goodbye and see you soon.